Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel and happy Wednesday. You know what that means, friends. It's Wax Wednesday, which means we are going to continue on with this fun series that we have going on, comparing our bars to jars, friends. If you are newer to my channel, welcome. On Wednesdays, we do this fun series, Bars to Jars, where I will highlight a particular candle. Usually it's a pretty popular candle that is currently available, and we find some amazing Scentsy bars to be able to pair along with it, whether it's a dupe or whether it's something that's just complimentary. I realize that there's a lot of people who do melt primarily Scentsy 100% of the time, and then there's other people who do still like to burn their candles and then have their Scentsy or wax warmers burning, warming in the background as well. So however that looks for you, this is going to be a super fun series for you. Like I said, whether you are primarily melting and you just want something that smells like a popular candle, or if you are living the best of both worlds here. This week we are highlighting yet another Homeworx candle. I know. You're seeing a pattern here, aren't you? This one though, I can't take full credit for because this one is my bestie's fault here. Melanie. A lot of you are familiar with her. A lot of you came over from her channel, but if you have not, definitely go check her out. Mr. Kong's mom here on YouTube. She is a beauty guru and she loves all things home fragrance. She's absolutely amazing. She's beautiful inside and out and I love her to pieces. But she, this one, Hot Cider Donut, friends. Oh my goodness. It's gonna rock your world. It's going to absolutely, this is mind-blowing. It's completely mind-blowing. So she knew this was going to become available sometime this spring, maybe summer. She wasn't sure exactly when, so she was like, I'm gonna let my friends know as soon as it's available. And as soon as she found out, she sent me a text. She's like, go, just get them. So I picked up several and I'm so glad I did. The one thing I will say, and if you have come over from her channel, you've heard her say this a million times, and it is absolutely 100% accurate. So right now, so this is an Ulta exclusive. A lot of times you can find Homeworx through QVC as well. This one is not through QVC. I did double check. It's not available on QVC. You can only get this at Ulta. And I don't know if you're aware, but the entire world is closed right now. So, so sad for us. So this is available only on Ulta.com. I don't know if at some point when Ulta does open up their stores again, if this is going to be available in store. I kind of don't think so. I think this is only going to be available online only. But honestly, I feel like by the time the world opens back up, this is not even going to be available anymore. It is that good. If you love bakery, like I said, it is mind-blowing. It's so obviously you get that like warm apple cider, but obviously it meets a kind of sugary, sweet, slightly greasy donut. It's so good. It's incredible. You can almost taste it when you're smelling it. Oh my goodness. So what I will say though, so the Ulta packaging department, this is what I was starting to say because Melanie has warned everyone and their mother about this. Their shipping department is absolutely horrendous. So I actually ordered 2 sets of candles that came, and one was wrapped perfectly. One set was wrapped perfectly. The other one, I had 2 broken candles. So just know that they just like throw these in a box and don't put much like bubble wrap in there. So just be aware of that when you're ordering that they don't ship these very well at all. So just be aware and be ready to maybe make a phone call if you get yours in and they might be broken. But okay, let's talk about what this smells like. So obviously you can see the label here has these beautiful donuts all around it. Oh my gosh, this scent, you guys, it's so good. It just warms my entire soul. It's so good. So Homeworx says the fragrance notes in this are harvest apple, cinnamon sugar, vanilla bean, and spiced cider. I'm definitely saving some of these for the fall time. Oh my gosh, it's so good. You like smell that sugary, that like sugared donut. You smell that like harvest apple, and then you, like I said, it makes it sound bad, but you smell almost that like greasy donut. Oh my gosh, it's so It's so good. It's so good. So let's talk about Scentsy stuff to pair along with it, shall we? And I'm so glad, once again, this little series is really opening my eyes to some really great mixtures, especially of fragrances that have not wowed me on their own prior to this. Now I'm gonna be picking up some extra bars of a particular scent that was not wowing me. Now, first let's talk about one that was kind of, it was a little bit of a, I don't want to say it's a flop. It's not a flop. It's actually really nice. But as far as like being closer to what this smells like, this is not. So I decided to pair Johnny Appleseed 1 cube to 1 cube, you guys. You guys know I'll do different kind of mixing. Usually downstairs I will do mixing of like one scent and one warmer and a different scent and an alternating warmer and kind of mix that way. And then the scents will just kind of linger and marry in the air, and it's beautiful. But with this particular series, I am mixing 1 cube to 1 cube of each scent. So I decided to mix Johnny Appleseed, which is just a purely apple scent. So if you like just pure apple scents, this is amazing. And it's a really great performer as well. And I really love this. So super, super great, especially for like the end of summer, start to fall, when you're just starting to feel like those apple fragrances, unless you're someone who just loves apple fragrances all year round. This is nice. It's just apple, no spice. That's what I tend to find with a lot of apple fragrances, is that it's like apples and cinnamon sticks. And I'm just like, I don't love the cinnamon along with the apple. So this is just apple. But we're trying to get this kind of bakery donut deliciousness along with this apple scent, right? So I decided to mix a cube of churro churro along with this. Now, what I will say, this did work better for my second mixture, but with this mixture, the churro churro just completely got lost because the Johnny Appleseed completely overpowered it. Completely. You couldn't even really tell that the churro churro was there. It was just Johnny Appleseed, which is really nice and is still going to definitely pair really well with this candle for sure. But if you're wanting something with a little bit more of a bakery scent and you really like this scent, I would choose a more, I almost want to say a more robust bakery scent, like even Happy Birthday or maybe even Sugar Cookie, but those are not giving like that like kind of greasy bakery element that you're getting from like this candle. So, but you need, for this particular apple scent, you need a strong performing bakery to, I don't want to say compete, but to be able to shine through this as well, if that makes sense. I hope so. Let me tell you what Scentsy says about Johnny Appleseed, but it's just from what I get, it's just apple. Scentsy says, Johnny Appleseed just picked Macintosh Pops with apple peels and a hint of crisp pear. I don't get any pear from this. It's just apples. That's all I get. It's delicious. It's delightful and I love it, but it's just apples. So, okay, let's talk about the winning combination for this candle. And it has made me, like I said, so here's the thing. Churro churro on its own, it's not strong enough for me. I love this scent, but it's just not strong enough. I want it to be like a 10. I love my scents really super strong. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't want like overpowering scents. I do. So if you are that person who you just like a little hint of fragrance, you just like to just enjoy it and you don't want it to knock you in the face, you're gonna love this. And especially if you like bakery scents, I just wish this was a little bit stronger. But this shone through with this next mixture. I decided to pair apple butter frosting with churro churro. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm gonna buy, my next purchase, I'm gonna have several hauls this month. It's my birthday month, so I deserve it. But definitely I'm placing a 6-pack of just 3 churro churro and 3 apple butter frosting because this mix is money. It is so good. So apple butter frosting, I feel like this gives a little bit more of a bakery apple, where this is just like, bam, it's just in your face, fresh apple. This kind of is like, It's apple cider, which is what we're getting from this candle, right? It's apple cider meets like a buttercream frosting. Oh, it's so good. This is amazing on its own, but oh my goodness, this mixture. So the apple cider meets buttercream frosting meets churro. The churro Scentsy bar. Oh, this is giving us that slightly greasy bakery scent that we need to be able to really complement this candle. It is so good. So if you don't want to buy any more bars, if you have some sugar cookie laying around, if you have some happy birthday laying around, even maybe some vanilla bean buttercream, it's going to be something that will definitely complement that candle along with apple butter frosting. But oh man, if you want money, a fantastic winning combination to this candle, it is apple butter frosting and churro together. It is so good. It shines through just fine with the apple butter frosting. It is perfection. Can you see how much I love this? I love this combination. I've always wanted to love churro more. Oh man, I'm buying so many bars of these two just to be able to mix them together because it is so good. And now for my several backups of these guys, I have a winning melting combination to melt along with it. So it's so good. Let me tell you what Scentsy says about churro and apple butter frosting. I'm telling you, if you love bakery scents, you've got to do it. Do yourself a favor. You're welcome. Okay, let's go to the bakery section. Apple butter frosting, a heartwarming medley of cinnamon spiced apples and decadent vanilla buttercream. So I know that's funny because I was just saying I don't want cinnamon with my apple, but this is more of a bakery cinnamon. It's a sugary sweet cinnamon, if that makes sense. It's not like too spicy, if that makes sense. And then churro, baked pastry sprinkled with cinnamon sugar captures that heavenly churro charm. It's so good. And like I said, you can almost like smell that like greasy bakery note. It's really good. It's so good. I love it. Definitely the winning combination for this candle. Let me know if you have picked up this candle. As of right now, it is still currently available on Ulta.com, but just consider yourself warned. If you order any of these candles, they may show up shattered. They will replace it if it's still available or give you your money back, but it's worth the risk. This candle is so good. It's so good. Or if you are not wanting to burn any candles and you just want something that is as delicious as that candle, definitely try this combination. It is fantastic. Definitely a favorite for sure. I love that. So give me your thoughts. Let me know if you have picked up a hot cider donut for yourself. Let me know if you have done any kind of mixtures with apple and bakery, if you have done any mixtures with churro to kind of help it shine through a little bit more than it does on its own. I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.